in whatever bloody form you want to go.
So you'll see the government in prison, Abi?
I don't know.
Esther, there is something I must remind us here now. You see this thing he reviewed. We wanted the NSA to clear himself on that allegation. Because the man even said he had the receipt of that Italian salt where he bought it. Is that not true? He said he had the receipt. And so, at the end of the day, something may give, whether we like it or not. But what I'm saying here, I want to remind us of something. When Abacha wanted to eliminate, of course, when he had eliminated Yar'Adua, the senior Yar'Adua in prison, the next person was Obasanjo. And Dr. Death was to inject him. Bola Ige, his brother, heard of this conspiracy and this plan. He entered plane. He ran to go and meet Obasanjo and say, "Come, on no ground must you allow any injection in your body. On no ground, don't ever allow them, because that is where they what they used to kill Yar'Adua." He told Obasanjo, "Never you allow them to do anything with your body." And because Obasanjo refused, he said that they drew the map of Nigeria at his back with Koboko. When he came out, he went to Yoruba Tennis Club and opened his back and showed them and said, "Look at my back." And he said he is very, very sure that a Yoruba man did not do that to him. That was how he put it. And so, Bola Ige saved Obasanjo and say, "Yes, General, want to take your blood, check your head, this and that." He said, No. They said they were surprised that he refused. They didn't know that he had gotten prior information. You understand? The man refused. And so they got angry. And then used Koboko according to him. So eventually, the same Bola Ige that saved Obasanjo, his government could not save him when he left his government to come and form his own party, organize his own party. And
so in other words,
what I'm saying now is that what El-Rufai said is not impossible.
It's not impossible.
It is not impossible. Government can use every means and every method to achieve their evil aim. Yes, their government. Will you challenge them? Even if you got the victory in court, who will implement it? Will you arrest a government? The ECOWAS court told you that Nigeria is the worst culprit in disobeying their judgment. The worst culprit among all the states that disobey in their judgment. So why did you bring the case there? You brought the case there because you want judgment, and when they got the judgment, you will not implement it. You will not obey it.
So, but there are talks that the former chief of army staff was murdered because he was really taking out these guys. Do you think that's true? Taoreed, Lagbaja.
Yes.
You believe so?
Of course. Not only that, every other person that have given them hell, that person doesn't last long. Go and check. The chief of army staff that took over from Borotai, the one that died in a plane crash in Nigeria.
Yeah, very shortly, actually.
Oh, God Almighty. That guy was good. I mean, good. Esther, when you talk of a military man, give it to that man.
Well, you heard Ali Kefas. He actually disclosed that.
Of course.
That was what happened.
So, you see.
And how they asked him to cover up that investigation immediately.
There is a huge conspiracy going on here, Esther. Unfortunately, the government of the day is not paying attention. Look, they say those who ride on the back of a tiger always end up in the belly of a tiger. These politics that government is pursuing while leaving the major thing, it may consume the government. Esther, it may consume the government, because when these guys become very bold, they may not even allow you to run the government at the end of the day. You read what happened in Mexico today.
Yes.
So
they've talked that place is something else. And this time around, the mayhem they are exerting is on innocent citizens, banks, shops, private businesses of persons.
That is what happened when you allow
in broad daylight, Barrister. In broad daylight, they decided to declare war.
And that's what happened when you allow criminals to be bold. And these guys, they may venture into other things, into drug, into other things. Into slave trade, into laundering of money, not just kidnapping and all that. Just because you have allowed them, they have become so powerful, they have made a lot of money, and they have invested in all manner of illegal activities. And you say you are doing politics. You are doing politics. What kind of politics? That you don't even have a say in the government you are running. Esther, do you know that the whole of Latin America, drug cartels are controlling their government? Are you aware?
Mm-hmm.
From Colombia to even Venezuela. All of
Mexico.
Latin America, all of them. Go and check. Riddled with the drug gangs. And we are saying, look, take this thing very serious. Exterminate this terrorism because they are growing into something bigger. You brought America and we are not seeing the impact. So whom are you going to bring in now? People from Togo, Abi? No, you bring Togolese, Abi?
No,
all of a sudden they have gone comatose. They have gone comatose. It is unthinkable that American soldiers will be here and these guys are becoming bolder. It means that something is wrong somewhere, Esther. I'm not joking. Something is wrong somewhere. They are not even afraid of the influence of American soldiers or Donald Trump. So what is he waiting for? This thing will rubbish him in Nigeria. So
I thought last week you said last week that one of the reasons why the Nigerian military was agitated was the introduction of the United States of
because
America.
it's no longer working.
What is no longer working? Okay, now it's no longer working.
Yes, now
so that's what
you discuss issues as it happens, Esther.
Okay.
I'm not fixated now.
Okay.
I'm not fixated. We were waiting for them to do something and they are not doing it. Must I remain there? Hold on, must I remain there?
No, I'm just asking because the last time you said that was one of the reasons why the military.
I said you don't need to go there. Things have changed.
Okay.
Things have changed. We need to discuss it as it have changed. We expected this thing to have been done and settled with, but we are not seeing anything. So let them go back. Yes, because we are spending money on them. We are spending money. Every minute they stay here, Nigeria is paying money. That is just a fact. Let them go back. Let us remain in our problem.
I don't understand.
Yes, now.
They are bringing in weapons and all whatnot. The Nigerian government told us they would not join the combat, but they will assist, train them, give them the equipment and all of that. That's what we're told.
We didn't see any of the impacts you are talking about. We are not. We have done the training for our military. What other training are they coming to do here?
That's basically the arrangement.
No. He said that they will come here guns blazing. Now we are not seeing any gun blazing. Is that not what Donald Trump said? Why is it getting worse? That is my question. Why is it getting worse? There must be a reason, and nothing is being checkmated. If Donald Trump is not careful, these ragtag rascals, they will rubbish him and his military. At the end of the day, the question is their head. So, America have come, and so what happened? Did it stop us? They are not deterred at all. They are not deterred. I mean, what are they even doing again? This is the question. So those naysayers, they will not play into their hand. They will say, did we not tell you that America is not coming to save you? Is that not what they were saying? America will not come and save you. Why are we spending money on them and yet things are getting worse? That's my question. It means that there is something they have entered into with Tinubu that we are not aware of.
Like what kind of thing do they have entered?
Another agreement that we are not aware of.
What kind of agreement?
Because their presence is, we are not feeling their presence.
Did you hear what I said? They're not here to join in the combat.
What are they doing?
They're not here to be on the front line. They're here to train the Nigerian military, train them, show them other tactical measures to handle these guys. Okay.
Our military has been trained. We don't need another retraining. In the midst of a battle, you are training army. Is it when you start the battle that you train army? It may not necessarily be physical. It may be strategic thinking. It may be in providing them equipment, how to use these equipments to fight. Look, the way I am seeing it, the American coming in here is not helping us. They are just there to enjoy our largesse and all that. You cannot tell me that we are not spending money on them. You cannot tell me that.
So you would have preferred them to be on the front line, do more bombings like they did on the 25th of December?
They would have, that is, incinerated these guys and where they are. I mean, incinerate.
But you heard some Nigerians oppose it and say, no, they can't just come and do that.
Please, they should do what they need to do and forget the next.
And you already heard some persons calling out the president that he's targeting certain persons or certain regions for political reasons to annihilate them. So what? I mean, you heard that.
Yes.
You heard protests organized.
So the killing should continue.
But you heard how it happened. You heard what Sheikh Gumi said. You heard what all of those leaders said.
Esther, don't mind so except you don't want to do anything. If you continue to listen to Sheikh Gumi, you will never do anything. These are guys that are backing the terrorists. They did it to Jonathan when he brought Ihejika into the arena. The man was giving them hell. All of a sudden, they started writing him, and Jonathan had to withdraw Ihejika and retired him again. And then they came back in full force. So are you going to do the same thing with Americans?
So the question that Nigerians are asking President, or rather some Nigerians are asking others who have been criticizing the president is, if you could give Buhari such patience, why did you think Tinubu was going to perform any magic, considering what he inherited?
Because they have compared notes. Under Buhari, the hardship was not this tough. Under Buhari, things were not done like this. The arrogance is too much. Esther, in Nigeria today, you have forgotten the dynamics of this society. In the northern area, their forte is the military. Is that not true? Their forte is military. Most of them are in the military. And that is what they leverage on whenever they want to achieve anything. Go and check. There can never be a time Southerners will carry out a coup and it will be successful in this country against a northern president. It can never happen. Since you want to know what happened, it can never happen because the northerners are in the military and they are all over the place. They want to protect their own and all that. And so when somebody from the south here have come to topple the apple cart, trying to reorder things and all that in a way that they don't like, you think they will not grumble? Check. In the south here, during that time, we were criticizing Buhari. Most of the criticism of Buhari came from the south here. That's why NSAS movement, the northerners did not take part. Yes, they didn't take part. But you saw what you did in the south here. So these are the dynamics that play out. So when you are asking why did this happen, it affected them. Look at how many of them that were relieved of the appointment because they wanted to appoint Lagos boys, both in the military and in the civilian sphere. Is that not what happened? Unfortunately, they are not even doing it in a very nice and decent way. They do it in a very crude manner. In a very crude manner. At the end of the day, look at the result. So the disgruntlement is there. That's just the truth. Besides, they have been telling you seriously that they had an agreement with Tinubu. They said it several times that he has defected from the agreement.
What kind? So the agreement has to do with the blood of Nigerians.
Listen. This thing has to do with Tinubu and his administration. The insecurity have been there even from Buhari's time.
Yes.
So why would you say it's because of Tinubu? No. It has been there. This one, political leadership, they had an agreement with Tinubu. According to them, they said it openly. Nobody want to tell us the agreement, just like Wike and Fubara. That means it's a secret thing. It's a secret thing, Esther. You see the problem here. Nobody want to tell. What is that agreement? What did you agree that I'm not doing? Because if you check, did not have gotten enough from this administration. Yes, they are not satisfied. That means there is something else. The Southeast that have lost out in everything, are they complaining? Are they talking?
They've not been complaining.
No, what
are you saying they're not complaining as well?
They are not. In the order of the North. Yes, we have not been, we don't pay attention to, we don't survive with government. We work on our own.
But then they have a right. They are Nigerians as well. They have a right to make complaints.
Because whenever they complain, it is taken to another level. It turns into another thing. Is that not the fact? So we don't depend on government. That's why we don't agitate. If you don't become president today, heaven fall. If you don't do this, if you don't, we don't do that. It's not in our thing. But you remember when the North lost power, they say, if they don't win this election, monkey and babu will soak in their blood. This one will happen. This one will not happen. We don't do such things now because our life don't depend on government. So these are the dynamics that is playing out in the politics. You need to study it to know where you are going. And I'm telling you, except the administration changes their modus operandi, this agitation will continue.
Don't you think that Nigeria would have been something else? It would have toppled over.
No, what will happen?
What do you think will happen?
Nothing will happen.
You displace a sitting president and you don't think the entire country will topple over. Something that has not happened in a very long time.
Esther, nothing will happen. No.
What do you mean nothing will happen?
I said nothing will happen.
Did you know the persons they were targeting?
Who are they targeting?
They were targeting the president. They were targeting the vice president. They were targeting Nuhu Ribadu, the minister of finance. These were top members. What's his name? 003. Akpabio. Certain top members in the president's cabinet, including now the minister of defense, who was the chief of army staff at the time. These were the elements they were targeting. So if you have taken the president, the vice, and 003, who else do you think will be in charge of government?
Esther, the question is, what was the reason? What was the anger? What was the disgruntlement that even necessitated a coup? Esther, if you have a good leadership, will all these things happen? Please tell me. I have been saying it here. The only antidote to coup is what? Good governance. Even Tinubu said it when he was ECOWAS chairman and coups were happening every day. He said that the only antidote to coup is good governance. Meanwhile, in his home country, he's not doing better. He's not doing better. So what are you saying? Is it everybody that have time to come here and be talking grammar? The military don't have time for Turenchi. Look at how many senior officers that were relieved of their positions because you want to promote somebody. Will they be happy? Hold on. Will they be happy? From the police to the army to other security agencies. When you want to appoint your friends, you now elevate them and then sack very senior officers ahead of them, and you want them to go home and be clapping for you.
From either Afghanistan or Turkey. The president visited Turkey. Nuhu Ribadu went to Brussels to get more assistance from them. They are looking at other European allies to assist them, but Nigerians feel that the government of the day is not doing enough in immediately addressing this, and there are talks that this is a deliberate conspiracy to embarrass Tinubu's government when it comes to security. Do you think that's what it is?
Esther, they say too many cooks spoil the.
Okay.
When you are cooking soup and you add all manner of ingredients, that soup will become tasteless at the end of the day.
What ingredients are they adding now?
Bringing all manner of people to help you to do your job is an insult on its own. Americans are here, they couldn't help you.
They said that the fact that the Americans are assisting, they will start demanding for stuff some other time.
Leave that thing, please. And then you are going to Turkey. You are now going to Brazil to do what? Over what? What are you fighting a civil war? Are
we not in a war?
Are you fighting another country?
But are we not in a war, actually, where you have displaced persons in a country that is supposedly not meant to be at war?
These are the people that are known to you. They are citizens. They are people who know them.
Iswap, Lakurawa, Mamuda, they are citizens.
90% of these people are Nigerians from the north. Have you not played the insect here where some people are lamenting how these guys are operating within their territory? So what are you telling me? That they know them. So they are within you. They are within you. It's just that you don't have the political will to confront them, Esther. So why are you now calling other people as if you are serious? Esther, we are spending money bringing these people. We are spending money going to all these places. Yet no result. When they had their own issue, did they invite you to come and help them? I mean, look at it yourself. So why can you now tell me that you are in charge? The very thing you swore to do, you are not doing them. You are calling the whole world to come and help you. Help you do what? Something you ought to do yourself.
But Barrister, is it possible that our Nigerian military, air force, police can actually handle this without external assistance?
It's 100% they can handle it.
So what is the problem
because the political leadership, they don't have the political will. That's why they had to send emissaries to Jubelo. Esther, was it not the leadership that sent people to Jubelo to go and discuss with him? Why should that happen?
Now demonstrated exceptional leadership during the encounter and that there was a swift response. How did they know that a general officer commanding was coming along the terrain? That he staged an ambush?
Then ask El-Rufai.
Huh?
Ask El-Rufai.
I don't understand.
He told you that they listen to them, they hear what they are saying. So when they tell you that they are tapping into telephone conversation, so what do you think is going on here?
Well,
they have their means of reaching out. Their members are in our military. Their members are in the civilian populace. So what are you telling me? There is nothing you do that they are not aware of. They don't know. There is nothing. Esther, it's like a network. Unfortunately, Tinubu is not even aware of all these things.
Are you sure?
If he's aware, why has he not taken action?
Well, what if the president is playing safe? What if he's playing safe?
In the midst of what?
They say when it comes to security issues, there's how to go about it.
How do you go about it?
I don't know.
Oh God Almighty, Esther, please. Look, when it comes to matter like you take them headlong, Esther, you take them headlong. Don't. There is no middle ground here. There is no middle ground. That was why America went all out for Osama bin Laden. And they took him down. Since that time, have you heard of Al-Qaeda again? Have you heard of Al-Qaeda? They degraded it completely.
But they morphed into other groups.
But that name is dead. He died with the man.
You now have Hamas?
Hamas waiting.
I don't know the terrorist organization.
Those ones are Boy Scouts.
There is ISIL. There is ISIS.
Those ones are Boy Scouts compared with what Osama bin Laden.
There is Hezbollah.
Esther, those people you are mentioning, they are Boy Scouts compared with what Osama bin Laden was doing with Al-Qaeda. Do you know what it means to bomb World Trade Center? To organize the bombing? That man, if they did not take him down, maybe he would have bombed the White House.